Hi guys, thank you all for coming. We'll start taking questions now. That's all we have time for today, thank you.
All eyes on one man. Will he shine against his... And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It's Sporting facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, this could be an absolute classic. Yes, Real have a one-goal advantage, but I thought it was a very even first leg. This could go right to the wire.
And here's how Sporting will line up. Kevin De Bruyne starts alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And up front today is Moise Kean. Bernardo Silva. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge, and a big decision for the official here. Well, so early in the game, and a red card handed out.
And his manager will be absolutely furious. He's just let everybody down there.
Barella. Return to Jota. Just made sure nothing came of that. Frimpong. Well, he's featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers in recent days.
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Barella. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And intercepted it. Going well. Pogba. Pogba! And it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Return to Jota. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, it could be on for him here. It has to be. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And taken short. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne has moved away from the flank. Well, what a stop that was. Well, plenty of media reports documenting the current situation as regards Karim Benzema, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Stuart. A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed here. Very much a key player in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking to the transfer window to strengthen now.
Options in the centre. Oh, surely! What a block! Chance to run at them. Must be! And the keeper was up to the task.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. A goal here would change everything. Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Taking the infield route, De Bruyne. The save was a good one. Gertruida. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Good-looking sequence. The first half here comes to an end. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Very quick thinking there. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Just needs to stay calm. Can they put it away? Terrific piece of anticipation. Jota. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Barella.
Well, a goal here, and that would give them a nice cushion. It needs to be a good ball into the box and somebody attacking it.
Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Well, a successful player is always going to be linked with other clubs, and there seems to be...
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
And a goal it is, and what a significant one. They're locked together again. You just can't divide these two teams, and extra time, a real possibility.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and when he gets onto it... He holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Overall, in this tie, it is 2-2. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
This is a message for Alex O'Neill. Alex O'Neill, can you please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Plenty of support here. Well, he took care of it defensively. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Getting in there to take it away.
Number 24, Fabio.
Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And intercepting it. Well, getting the ball forward. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. So making the substitution now.
To be replaced by number 19, Luke Amos.
Might be able to set up the chance, and he could cash in. Oh, clean through, but he's missed it.
Well, it's a massive chance, but he never really looked in control, did he?
Aurélien Tchouameni. And intercepted there. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? It might be. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Substitution for Real Madrid.
Well, could this be the moment to see them through? Not much time left now.
Number 13, Alfie Jones.
Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Overcooked that one. And a throw-in forthcoming. And they will make the change now. Diogo Jota. Here's Valverde. Oh, forward they go again. Can they win this? Surely! Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Well, this is a big moment. Can they snatch a dramatic winner here?
Oh! Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Sporting taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, this could be an absolute classic. Yes, Real have a one-goal advantage, but I thought it was a very even first leg. This could go right to the wire.
Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. And here's how Sporting will line up. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And up front today is Moise Kean. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Oh, could be! That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And De Bruyne firing it over. It might still be problematic. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. They take it short. And using his body to good effect. Now Paul Pogba. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straight. Forward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Gertruida. Botman. Diogo Jota. They've given it away. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Wasted possession again. Paul Pogba. A terrific pass. Just needs to stay calm. Ahead of the game, one man certainly in the news, Karim Benzema. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Barella. A super tackle and they've won possession. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Sven Botman. Slipshod passing. No space for them here. The cross is on. This looks promising. And clears his lines.
Well, as it stands, they're on their way out. But a goal here would change everything. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now. But these fans have suddenly come to life.
De Bruyne. The delivery towards the back post. Good pressure high up the pitch. Well, a wasted opportunity. It would have been a decent chance, but offside the decision. A chance then for the respective managers to... And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg.
Well, they're in front, but they'd love another here, just to give them that bit of breathing space.
He's driven in the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Barella. Nicely timed tackle. A room to roam on the wing. He has time to play it over. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Now here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Pressing high to win the ball. Might be a chance here. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. Overall, in this tie, it is 2-2. 30 minutes left for play. Oh, the threat is there. It's got to be. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? And plenty of goals if you look at the aggregate. 3-2 here. Chouameni. Now with Silva. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Chouameni. Here's Fabian. Barella. He's got to score! Oh, a smart stop. He's found a pocket of space. Firing it towards goal! And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made... It's so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Time for a change then. De Bruyne. Opportunity. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Slipshod passing. De Bruyne. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Vinicius. And that puts them in position. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, they've decided to make a change. To get rid of that fast. Surely the equaliser. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, he looks so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He's cost his team a goal here.
Sheer entertainment. 3-3 on aggregate. De Vrij. Geertruida with it. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Still pushing for a winner. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. That is that after 90 minutes. They are... So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Great vision to switch the play. Vital interception, the danger was very real. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. He succeeds in clearing it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Fabian! Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. And that's great work to keep it in play. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Terrific block.
Well, nothing between the teams over the two legs. Can they take advantage here?
Well, the short corner routine. Can he convert? And he keeps going. Chance to cross. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time. Let's see.
For the visitors. Coming off the pitch.
And so the drama continues here. We're into the second period of extra time.
To be replaced by number 9, Karim Benzema.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Well-timed tackle. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And in with a real chance. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop.
Well, a goal here would surely see them through. So little time left now.
De Bruyne. Body on the line. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. How about the cross? And the referee blows for a foul. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Long way out this. Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that.
Well, this is a big moment. Can they snatch a dramatic winner here?
And deciding to go short with this one. Happy to take on the shot. Well, very effective. Of goalkeeping to touch it over. And that's a corner. They're going for the short one. Amos. Jeremy Frimpong. And showing fine vision. It might be on for them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Well, fasten your seatbelt. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Clinical as always, in front of goal. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Superbly done. How many players would try that? And it's gone in. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And he scores! And the penalty converted here. Can he keep his cool? Oh, a superb save. He had to score, and he does. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. The goalkeeper's moment. Huge save to take his team through to the final.
Well, heartache for the taker, but joy for the keeper. What a big save that is. And now they can start thinking about that final.
We'd like to ask you some questions about the match. No further questions, thank you.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Yeah. Thank you very much for attending.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Stuart Robson. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, what a night, Derek. 2 great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium, and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
So here is the lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with 2 out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And here's how Sporting will line up. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And up front today is Moise Kean. And now the Champions League final commences. Politano. Mauro Junior. An alert intervention. And Mauro Junior with it. Politano. And a textbook interception. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart.
Hang on, Derek, what a chance this is.
Oh, that's a fine save. Put in by De Bruyne. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Ryan Gravenberch. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Di Marco. Not much time to make up his mind. Good visualization and execution. Must score! And the keeper showing tremendous command. And now the delivery. And a bit short with the clearance. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And Gundogan untidy with the ball at his feet. And clears his lines. Mancini. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Ryan Gravenberch. Well-timed tackle. Plenty of support here. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Who can he pick out? Oh, off the line. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Has to attack from the wide areas. A real opening now. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace and transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Just the challenge that was required. Østigård. Lucas Hernandez. Ongisa. Politano. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The cross is on. And making his move inside. Oh, surely! A smart stop here. Well, they're going for the short one. Can he convert? And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! The trophy coming their way, surely!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Shielding the ball superbly. Now, who can he play it to? Now Paul Pogba. He'll try his luck here. Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. That's useful play. Possession changing hands. Lang. Oh, showing excellent vision. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Possession lost, intercepted. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Might be a chance here. He's foiled them on his own. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. And time for the change now. Chance to cross. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He's going forward well here. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. Body in the way. And the pass could do damage. Moise Keane. Ongisa. Well, not the greatest pass. And he might be through here. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat. But failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
So two substitutes to come on in one go. Losing possession. Well, they know they need to stop him. Could reduce the deficit. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. But he's gone short with it. Hernandez. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. 10 minutes left for play. A really sumptuous ball. Keeper getting the touch. Threat over for now, it seems. Could really get at the opposition. Firing it towards goal. Oh, he's... Squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
hard to read that pass. And Sporting can use width to good effect. But really sticking to their task defensively. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And there it is! Full time! They are the Champions League winners!
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
Here we go, the Champions League winners.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who...
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thanks.
Meine Damen und Herren, hier ist der neue Trainer.